Hello my creative friends, I hope you are ready to join me on a new super colorful adventure today because I'm going to turn up the colors here and the intensity. I have a little bit of pent up tension to release and I'm full of cake. I made a beautiful banana cake with chocolate chip and moist coconut flakes. It was so delicious, warm. I just can't tell you. I'm full of sugar and quite hyper now. So I'm starting with some reds, some pinks, some oranges, and now a little bit of purple, just basically very fiery colors because I want these pages to be quite bright. I might tone them down a little bit later, but for now I'm just having fun spreading the paint with my fingers as usual. You know my style by now, and you know that I like to really express myself using my fingers as much as possible. It just feels a lot more intuitive that way, and you're experiencing the whole art process through your body. You're basically connecting your body and mind together, which is, I think, a great thing because your mind stops thinking for a little bit and allows you to be a bit more creative and a bit more free and loose. So I definitely recommend it. I'm going to do a lot of layers today, so I'm going to need my hairdryer quite a lot to dry everything in between. And now this is the surprise element that I don't use very often, and that's black paint. I know you've seen my videos before. I've got lots of them for you to have a look at, and I doubt you'll see many of them where I'm using black. But I just wanted to have a try and see what I can come up with and just really play like a kid. You know, it's just so much fun. So let's keep going. I'm going to fast forward the next bits as I'm going to add a few layers with various colors, and then I'll come back in a moment. Enjoy! Well, that was some really crazy fun. I've really enjoyed the process so far. But now I want to tone things down and add a little bit of texture. So I'm going to use my brayer with a little bit of paint without rolling it too hard. I don't want to cover everything, but I just want to make it look messy and textured at the same time. So I've basically just added white paint, but my brayer was obviously still a bit dirty, so it added a bit of a bluey black or something from months ago, I think, because I haven't used it in ages. Let's just pretend that was completely intended, right? And now I'm going to add gold, as I quite often do, and just using a handmade stamps here. I'm just basically adding it to use a bit of texture, a bit of interest, and a bit of shine. You know me. I love that gold. It just makes everything so much prettier and so much more special. So, but I don't want it to be the focus. So I'm just keep going, keep drying in between every layer, and because you don't want everything to mix up. And I'm going to keep adding a few more layers of paint again, and I'll be right back with you in a moment after fast forwarding the next part. Well, I'm very excited about this background, really love it. So now it's time to add a very appropriate quote, and I'm going to use some black ink. Obviously, it has to be quite fluid to be able to write with it, so ink is better than paint for this. And I'm going to use a thin paintbrush, not too thin, because the first one I used was a little bit too skinny, so I'm using a slightly fatter one. I want the quote to appear sort of a little bit childish and to match the background and how I feel basically when I paint. And it's very, as you can see, it's very fun and a little bit primitive, so the whole style has to match. It would have been weird to add something that looks very neat on the top. It would have sort of gelled with the background. So I just keep going with my loose style and really loving this quote, live like a grown-up, play like a child. I think it's very appropriate. And I hope that you have enjoyed this video so far, and that you have been inspired to give it a little bit of a go as well. Just go play and have some fun with it, and make sure that if you create something from this video, that you post a photo in a private Facebook group. I'll put a link in the description box so I can see what you've created. So make sure you don't miss any of my free video tutorials and art tips and arty articles that I write by subscribing to my newsletter. It's full of really cool stuff, so I hope that you will enjoy receiving it. I'll put a link right now, and then I'll see you very soon for another video, and maybe in the private Facebook group. And I wish you a very cool week.